Good evening, my darling batlings. Hope everyone's had a fantastic day. Hello there in chat, Iron and Miss Mandy Lynn. I am joined tonight by Nerd E Furret for at least part of the stream, and Niko Belmont. Since we are literally one mission and some tapes away from wrapping up Metal Gear Solid 5, tonight's going to be a double feature. We are finishing up Metal Gear Solid 5 and then moving over to Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, since we got a lot to cover tonight, what do you say we go over to the game screen and get things started up, and we can answer the usual questions we get from Iron as we are booting things up.
Okay.
There we go. How are we three today? I'm doing good. Mom came over to help me clean up my apartment. Went out to lunch and got some groceries afterwards. Then I came home and threw up said lunch.
Oof.
Oof.
And then, yeah, just mostly spent the rest of the day killing time, played some Pragmata. I got Pragmata yesterday, so I've been playing that a bit.
Nice.
I'm thinking about doing some streams of it, because it's a fun game. It's got an interesting core gameplay loop.
How is Dad Simulator 2026?
It's good. Diana's an adorable character. Like, they obviously intended her to be. You will also notice that if you go on Nexus mods, which is usually full of mods for these RE Engine Capcom games, there are almost none on there, and that's because they had to purge like 90% of the mods on there because they were truly heinous stuff. Truly heinous mods of like, oh, you know, let's do this outfit for the character that is modeled to look like a 5-year-old child. Which goes against Nexus Mod's terms of service.
Oh, God.
You're covered in blood, my guy.
Yep, that was from the last mission where me and Quiet had to take out an entire tank battalion along with a bunch of soldiers and a helicopter, armed with nothing but snipper rifles, armor-generating parasites, and my team's weather modification powers.
That was fun.
That was fun. I only died once that time.
Only once.
There are lines that
But
should
then you
never be
got
crossed,
better.
exactly. Yeah, I died once, then I got better. And we had Quiet's tearful farewell. And we learned...
turned me into a newt.
A newt?
Dude.
I got better.
So,
What?
if she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood.
Which means...
So... I just like the whole routine of them coming up with what also floats in water.
Yeah. But can you not... Oh,
Rocks! Churches!
a
Bigger rocks!
duck. I was going to say, wood floats in water. And I forgot the whole thing about bridges. But can you not also build bridges out of stone?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Also like the guy that randomly licks his spear.
Yeah.
Also, who could forget Castle Anthrax?
Castle Anthrog. Well, what about the Black Beast of Og?
All of a sudden, the animator died and had a heart attack.
All of a sudden, the animator suffered a fatal heart attack.
I'm sorry, the Black Beast of what? That's what it says, the Black Beast of Ah! That can't be its name!
That is just something Riku would say.
Maybe he died while he was writing it. If he died while he was writing it, he wouldn't write Og, he would just say it.
Yes. Oh my god. Monty Python is literally just, hey, what if a D&D campaign went off the rails?
Yeah, that's why there's a joke that, like, when you do a D&D campaign, you have to have, like, you have the swear jar, and then you have the Monty Python reference jar.
Yep.
Have we done Monty Python references in it yet?
Maybe? I can't remember specific ones.
I think I can count 1 or 2. I don't remember. Like, we've done so many sessions, I don't even remember.
Alright, time for the final story mission. Mission 46, Truth, the man who sold the world.
I'm just waiting for my opportunity to slip in the whole thing about science. Delicious, delicious science.
Yep. Now,
oh god.
Now inject him with science. Delicious, magical science.
Magical science.
Look, what's to stop you from screaming that when someone in the party just takes massive damage?
His heart rocket is sky rating.
Oh no.
His heart rate. Hold on.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, that's actually not a flub by them. It's a reference to a flub in the actual English dub. His heart rocket is sky rating. Don't you mean his heart rate is skyrocketing? Damn it, I'm a doctor, not an English teacher. Now inject that man with some... I'm a doctor of science. I'm a doctor of science. Now inject this man with science. Delicious, magical science.
Oh god. Someone knocks out Galvan or Jack to 0 HP. He needs...
Oh.
All right.
I'm also happy that I got to slip in a Wandering Inn reference of all things.
I mean, I'm happy you got to.
Accept this mission. Confirmed to begin mission immediately without sortie prep, which means we do not get to choose what we go into this mission with.
Okay.
Oh boy. I was gonna say, I share that feeling because I was happy I got to do the 7 Fleeman in a trench coat bit. That was the highlight of my life.
Technically, I got to do 2 references to the Wandering Inn.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you got to do it. All right.
We're about to enter big story stuff.
Okay.
Some of which may seem familiar. March 16th, 1975.
Don't you die on me, damn it!
I'll say what the references are later.
Okay.
Cardiac arrest, he's in VFib. Clear! No response. Hit him again. Clear!
So for Niko's visualization, we're seeing this from a first-person view of someone who's in a bed next to Miller and Snake.
How's he doing? Well, he's stabilized, but it took too long. He's in a coma. What about him?
He's dead, Jim.
He took some shrapnel to the head.
But which head?
Facts do not exist. They're only interpretations. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Anything's a fact if you believe it hard enough.
The man who stole the world. No, sold the world, not stole the world. The name of a David Bowie song, but the version that's featured in here is a cover by Midge-Ure. Which fits into the overall themes and story of this game. Does this sequence look and sound familiar to anyone who's been...
No.
Well,
we were back basically at the hospital before the events of the Diamond Dogs.
Yes, we are at the beginning of the game again.
I could tell because the moment the guy said he fell into a coma.
But what you're saying is we have to go back.
Back to the past.
To the beginning.
Samurai Jack.
God damn it.
You know, Ari, I'm actually going to ask, did you ever pick up on the reference I was making with the whole back to the beginning thing?
Nope.
When did we meet, Ari?
2014, I want to say?
How? Not
How did
when.
we... Oh, you were making a reference to Digimon the movie then?
Yep.
Okay.
I figured it was fitting because monster corrupted by darkness
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it now that's confirmed.
Yeah, the two Wandering Inn references I got to make, one was Octavia.
Okay.
She's an alchemist from the Wandering Inn book series. And as of one of the more recent books, confirmed bisexual, so it fit.
And the other was like opening up the door that had like the bar in it.
Yeah, had the inn itself, and Aaron Solstice actually answered the door.
Oh god.
Aaron Solstice being the main character of the Wandering Inn.
Now, when
Okay.
the nurse comes up, we're actually going to know what she says because of subtitles and the fact that we have language translators now. She's saying, "Look at me."
Now look at your hand. Now look at me.
I am not your hand. I took your liver.
Doctor! Doctor!
Cool. Anyway, great book series. Highly recommend looking it up on Audible.
V has come too.
V has come too.
Well, I'm glad V's here.
3 days after awakening.
Because V came too.
Can you hear me?
Ακούς με?
Can you
Can
hear
you hear
me?
me?
Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head? Just nod if you can hear me.
And a tutorial.
Yep, we
I'm
have to go
assuming.
through the whole tutorial again.
Only Hideo Kojima. Hideo, how do you say it?
Video.
Please.
Yeah, it's Hideo, like video.
Yeah, he makes a few Hideo video puns throughout the series.
Very good. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Eliseme, try not to panic. Now. You'll be alright.
Hell, I will.
Just rest.
Fuck, 9 years of my life is gone. I mean, what the hell, man?
How do you feel?
Like I lost 9 years. Oh, it's been 20 now. Fuck!
It's been one
I had a weird dream.
now.
Been 1 week since you looked at me. Tucked your head to the side and said you're angry.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Doctor, I had a weird dream. We made the diamond dogs. There was a hot woman, a cute pupper,
Now,
and some asshole named Huey. I don't remember.
but you mustn't be alarmed. 9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you.
Oh, only 108?
We also found fragments of human bone and human teeth.
Hey, look at it this way, Big Boss. At least Chico and Paz are still with you.
Some of the fragments
They'll
That was
always
probably-
be inside of you.
they are located near.
That was probably one of my favorite random quotes from last D&D session, was Alice greeting you all when you came out of the headsets.
Oh God.
You guys have been in there for 30 days! What? Wait, what? What, 30 minutes? I don't know. I don't have a concept of time.
We could.
God, I would hope not. I would hope not.
But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage.
That's bad.
Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However,
Also bad.
current status is not life-threatening.
Just have to live with a horn in your head for the for the rest of your
Look.
life. You will be horny for the
Look.
rest of your life.
Look, you just have to live your life as a Nito King, okay?
To understand your
The
situation,
good news is now you can make all the horny jokes you want.
I know it's difficult, but please,
God damn it.
it's best to see it with your own eyes. Be brave.
Oh my god, a hand! Oh my god, no hand! Wait, that's bad.
Try to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Doc, you've given me 2 panic attacks in the span of a week. You don't have the best bedside manner.
Sir, you wake me up, tell me I've been gone for 9 years, and then decide to tell me, by the way, let me give you a hand. You'll get that later.
Sir, where did you get your medical degree?
Here, allow me to give you a hand. You'll laugh later.
He's in no condition
Okay.
for plastic surgery. Someone must know he's already awake. He's in great danger. We must act now. Prep for surgery. This is
My
ridiculous.
mic's still
Yes.
working, is it? Okay,
Yes, it
just
is.
making sure.
You're good.
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your.
Iron says another bonus is you can get the role of Rhino in the next Spider-Man movie.
Leave this
Yep.
place alive. It's a wide open world up there, so there's something we need to take care of first.
So remember the character customization we did at the beginning of the game?
Eh?
You, as you've lived until this day. I'm
Oh,
going to change
jeez.
your appearance.
It's showing our custom face this time instead of Big Boss's face.
Oh. Interesting. Has this whole game been a fucking dream?
No.
Okay, good, because I was about to leave.
Hideo Kojima's
I
above that.
was gonna say, I hate stories like that, so I was legit about to leave.
48 hours after.
Very good. Now let's remove this.
Unless it has a very practical reason of why it was all a dream.
Your face has healed nicely. To
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those bandages were more for your protection, to hide you from those who want you dead.
And if you pay attention in the background, you can see the woman who would become quiet sneaking up.
Forget everything. Your name,
Ooh.
your past.
Oh, not the nurse! Bad quiet! Niko, quiet killed the hot nurse.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know, punish her? Send her to her room? Make her take a shower.
And there's us in the group photo with Big Boss. Good luck, Spinge. Vic Boss. I forgot we named him Spinge.
Right, Miles and I made this this either blessed or cursed monstrosity.
It's in the middle. It's blurst.
What are we, fucking Game Grumps?
You know, if it weren't for the fiber wire that would be tearing through my flesh as she's strangling me, I'd be saying, "Harder, mommy!" Given that is quiet.
Don't worry. Don't worry, you'll be saying that about her later on.
Not yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course. Consider it done.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. How you doing? You know, you look really fetching with that gun.
What are you gonna do, babe? Shoot me? Please don't. Aw, it's like your first date! About how most of my first dates go. I do not have good luck on dates.
Can we appreciate how strong her arm must be to be able to actually throw a knife and have it land like that? It's very hard to actually do damage with a throwing knife.
Mommy, harder.
Oh my god.
Almost unconscious.
Down, you two.
Look, all I said was she was hot. I didn't say you need to literally make her smoking hot.
Oh, poor girl.
This is what led her to becoming quiet.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ!
Yup.
And she lived?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck!
How did, Miss Mandolin says how. How was, this game's, pseudoscience gobbledygook, which is, vocal cord parasites and, the ones that cover, which is, like, parasites that replace, damaged organs and and act as your skin.
Also, video games. Don't
Yes.
worry about it.
Call me Ishmael. What the hell is going on? Well, the good news is
I'm gonna worry about it.
The reason she didn't
Oh, you do
speak is
you.
because she had the English strain of the vocal cord parasites in her that would activate if she spoke English, and thereby
Right.
start spreading to everyone.
little pick me up.
And the reason that she, you know, has her super abilities and drinks through her skin and breathes through her skin is because of the skin parasites that they gave her to replace, you know, all the burn stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
But that's how she got burned. But as Ishmael here said, to sum it up quicker than I did, I gave her a light. She took the long way down.
God damn it. Everyone's grounded.
I feel like I missed something. There was a lot of plot stuff revealed in the past couple streams, so I don't blame you for feeling like you
Wait,
missed
the
something.
hell did I do?
No, not you, Miss Mandy Lynn.
Oh.
I believe he's referring to the fact that I said you're all grounded.
Oh.
That's okay, I don't believe in being grounded.
Let's take the stairs.
I'm
All I
always
gotta do is
grounded. I don't have levitation ability. Well, I technically have levitation abilities, I just don't use them because I have a fear of heights.
All
You're
I've got,
Go ahead.
all I've got to do is text the Lulu and say, "Hey, Niko's grounded," and she'll say, "Okay."
Sure, okay. Also, the stream host, you are also a dampier. You have spider climb. You literally can walk on ceilings and literally just float.
Yeah, like I said, fear of heights.
There.
I can't even get on ladders without feeling freaked out. It gives me vertigo.
That's a shame because technically then your model can just wear the Roosh the Bat outfit, literally go upside down, and then you and JKR can mimic the whole scene in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle where she spies on Eggman and Shadow.
Oh, don't give me ideas as far as outfits to commission from Bon Bon.
We better take the elevator.
Too late.
Please, for the love of God, I beg you.
But, I was going to say, what's really a shame is that the first high school play I did, the set involved climbing up ladders instead of using stairs to get from the higher level to the lower level.
Oof.
I implore you, darling, continue this conversation in deep detail. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but Riku's blood temperature is rising quite a bit.
That's called her libido.
Something's coming.
As of right now, she is thinking about Varen on Maine.
Oh, right. I never showed you guys the veteran room.
Please do tell.
Huh?
Please, don't tell.
I'm not. Look, I'm a doctor, not a therapist. I ain't gonna get into this.
No, but like legit, if I'd had more time with that, there was actually a Varen room.
Ah.
Okay.
Like, basically, she was going to open it, was just going to be a bunch of Varens running around in different sexy outfits. And Alice was going to slam it and say, "Oh, sorry, that's her libido."
Okay, thank God Atox wasn't there, because if that was the case, Atox would have been like, "Nope, fuck this, I'm done."
Oh,
One Varen is enough. We do not need like 50 of them running around.
Darling, who said you could leave? Another thing I legit forgot to do in that stream was that she sealed the exits. You guys literally could not leave unless she let you.
The only retort Atox would have said was just, "Okay, if I'm trapped, if we're trapped in here with you, then I hope you're prepared for all the mental scarring that you're gonna endure."
Darling, you're talking to a woman that's been trapped inside her own mind for 20 to 40 years.
So I guess you know about the birds and the bees then.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Damn, usually that worked.
One conversation later. The bees did fucking what?
It's,
Exactly.
I'm just thinking, like, you saying that also just made me think of, like, a bit from the end of an episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast that was in the 30th anniversary live stream. It's like,
Okay.
oh, so the laser-shooting crow is the metaphoric sperm. Metaphlorgic... Crows shoot lasers!
Oh my gosh. But no, yes, the bees totally did that to the horse, the entire horse. As in, they ate the entire horse.
Eat that
How's that hard to
horse!
believe?
It's always good to try and manage your injuries well.
I mean, it's like the captain always told me. Sometimes when you fall off a horse, you need to get back up and eat that horse. So what do you say? Come eat that horse with me.
Something tells me you decided to try that once and you failed.
A delicacy in some countries.
Darren, darling, you and I are going to have a very, very long talk about euphemisms later.
Is that why I found teeth marks on one of the horses in the stable?
Look, I was hungry and I didn't feel like going into the meatery. Wanted something fresh that I could cook up real quick.
This way, hurry.
Riku, she is your beloved.
Keep your head.
You housebreak her.
Maybe that I want. Part of me wants to see how far this goes.
Me too, but then I would worry about another Igor incident. Still trying to figure out where he gets all that funding.
I think his name is actually Igor.
Look, his name could be fucking Godbrand and be obsessed with boats. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, you mean that Viking prick?
Last I checked, they had a sexually transmitted disease named after him because of how many people he laid with.
Yeah, he tried to get with me once. Didn't take it well when I turned him down. He said that most people he meets he either wants to fuck or turn into boats.
Riku's head slowly doing Stewie Griffin head turn.
Right. Okay, yeah. This world just gets fucking more fucking weird by the minute.
Also, Miss Mandolin saying, hey, you can see his butt. Yeah, there's a lot of man-ass in the Metal Gear games to complement the amount of woman-ass and cleavage. It's
Basically,
equal opportunity
Hideo
fan
Kojima-
service.
Yeah, basically, Hideo Kojima is an equal opportunist on all fronts.
Yep.
The man knows what the people want. What can you say?
Fair enough. Just wait till we get to Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yep.
Eh. Well, you should have thought about that before. See?
You thought about that before you yelled out, I don't want to die, in the room with the guard in it that you were trying to sneak away from. It's almost like you don't know you're in a stealth game. Oh wait, that's metagaming. Ignore that.
Nah. Yeah, nah. Plus, he kind of rolled 3 1s in a row. 2 on the stealth, 1 on the wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
I love that they double tapped the guy even though he was already full of more holes than Swiss cheese.
Hey man, you gotta make sure he's not coming back as a zombie, okay?
Yeah, always double tap.
I thought he had more holes than a witness during an interrogation.
Niko, time and place.
Yeah. More, yeah.
The time is now, and the place is wherever it is in the game right now.
The time
That's okay,
has
now we're
come,
full
and
of
so
holes.
have I.
Ahab.
Damn it! No.
Now we're full of holes.
But yeah, I was going to say he's full of more holes than the plot to the Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Oof. Just oof.
The first one had a pretty good, coherent story going.
because it was mostly just a retelling of A New Hope, which, you know, fair enough for a legacy sequel. It's everything after that where it starts to fall apart and retroactively make things worse.
My favorite thing about the Metal Gear, the Star Wars sequels, came from the Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob when they did their review of it. And Cinema Snob was playing Snoke. And it's the scene where Snoke gets cut in half. He just looks at the camera and goes, "Who was I? Would it have killed anyone to give me 5 minutes of backstory?"
Oof.
They did. It was just in one of those, like, visual dictionary books that explained what the hell his whole deal was. And it turned out it's not at all interesting.
Yeah. He was just an attempt to clone the Emperor. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Move, go!
And somehow he came out 7 feet tall.
Huh.
I never said he was a successful attempt.
Look, let's be real.
Okay.
We missed out on the opportunity of having Jar Jar as a Sith Lord.
Yeah,
No, we
Fortnite
finally
fixed
got
that,
later
though.
on. Fortnite and Lego.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like in the legit movies.
One of the official Lego Star Wars animated things does have Darth Jar Jar.
And he is canon because that, believe it or not, Disney considered that whole storyline a canon event.
Oh, okay.
It was something to do with one of the characters. I want to say Rey slipped into a like a time loop.
Time warp.
I'd have to look it up. But I'm too lazy to do it.
Let's do the time warp again.
Hey, Niko, can you do me a favor?
Depends on the favor. What do you want?
Can you say "Let's be real" again?
Let's be real.
Okay. Did that change? God damn it!
No. I have to
That's
refresh
fine.
the source when you change it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
You didn't for the Castlevania stuff?
It's very picky on when it wants to.
I had a whole joke set up. It was gonna be funny as hell. Moments passed.
There we go.
Yay!
I appreciate the joke.
Thank you.
Oh God.
For Niko's context, I turned myself into an actual ferret.
Ha.
Because, you know, let's be real.
Real talk. Real talk. Ferrets are ferrets are actually pretty cute.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed.
They're little tube socks of fun and chaos.
Yanners used to have a pair of ferrets.
My my middle school friend used to have he fostered 10 ferrets.
She had a video. This was years before she became a VTuber. When she was mostly known for doing like shitpost voice acting stuff.
Okay.
It was a video of like it snowed near her, so she brought some of the snow in for her ferrets to play in because they had never seen snow before.
Aww.
Oh God. There was a video Lulu likes to listen to with me, and these ferrets like to play in a box of macaroni.
Oh, I know
Like
what
an
you're talking
entire-
about. It's Goose in the Macaroni.
Yes.
Don't put the danger near, damn it. Don't put the danger missile in the crack, or the crack missile. Don't put the crack missile in the macaroni. What's wrong with you?
Don't put the
Crack missile. Crack missile.
That was too good. That was too good. That's a clip moment right there.
I love that's a meme. That's this dude responding to her video.
I've never heard of it.
Me neither.
I'll have to look it up. Post it at some point. Send it to Lulu so she can show it to you.
Yeah, Lulu and me actually talked about maybe getting a ferret as a pet one day.
Aw. Only under one circumstance.
Okay.
You must name it Nerd E.
It'll definitely be a name to consider. Because before, I was gonna name,
Anything?
one of them, Freckles, depending on the ferret design, but no, definitely Nerdy will be the, name chosen.
I've told myself if I ever do get another ferret, which I probably never will, just because of my house and how a ferret would absolutely destroy this house. I thought about naming it Sephiroth as my next one, or Aerith, depending on if it's a female.
Dang it. You know what? I just grabbed my Furret neck pillow now. I have Hazelnut with me. She is resting with me right now.
Miko has a pair of headphones right now. He sits in my chair next to me because I love him, but like I can only use him as a neck pillow for so long.
Yeah, that's the same with me. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a sensitivity thing with me. After a little while, it starts to irritate me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I like using mine as a neck pillow, but I have to be like either reclining or sitting in a certain way to where it's comfortable for me as well. Because this Furret neck pillow, Hazelnut's been with me when I was in the hospital when I got my left eye removed and my toe amputated. And was my recovery buddy. And a lot of the nurses was like, oh my god, it's a Furret! And they all got to pet the Furret.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine sits next to me in a chair, along with a Zentreya plushie, a plushie that we basically have said is basically Riku from the D&D campaign.
Yep.
And a new addition that I just got today, which is Yarnaby from Poppy Playtime.
Nice. Which, by the way, I'm glad you enjoy the Furret, though. I do glad you enjoy it.
Oh no, Miku is my streaming friend. I actually had people, because I've started putting Poppy Playtime playthroughs on YouTube.
Yeah.
And people have actually, like, some of my friends have commented saying, oh, the Furret's cute! You should have him in more streams! I'm like, I mean, literally been my avatar on Facebook for the last 2 months, but okay!
Yeah.
Y'all noticed it on the YouTube video, but not my profile picture. All right.
I honestly thought about getting the shiny Furret neck pillow as well and naming that one Milkshake.
Milkshake brings all the girls.
Now I could just imagine a Furret just dancing to that out of random and nobody knows why.
Oh, Hexy would 100% do that.
We need a distraction. All of a sudden, everyone, all the wild Pokemon are just like, what the hell is she doing?
We need a distraction. On it. You just hear a loud explosion. I said a distraction, not kill them.
And then all you hear is Hexy grew to level 5.
That's when she starts doing the milkshake. My milkshake things are the... Incidentally, that was Psycho Mantis, right?
The floating kid with the gas mask was Psycho Mantis. The man on fire is the man on fire, who we later found out was Volgan from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay.
Yeah, the dumbass that rode on top of the stupidly named Shagohod.
Shagohod? I hardly know a Hod.
You're not the only one to make a shag joke with that, because the achievement you get for beating the Shagohod in Metal Gear Solid 3 is called Shagadelic.
God damn it.
I fucking hate it. Boy, I'm gonna have a drink of my Hawaiian Punch C4. I have had a day.
You can actually tell that's Volgan with, like, if you look at his body, not only is he clearly wearing Volgan's jumpsuit, but he's also got the remains of his bandolier embedded in him.
Oh boy. Honestly, if I can ever get my streaming set up sometime, I definitely want to have at least some of the Gardevoirs on stream when I do fighting games, just like practice.
Oh, speaking of streams, I don't know if Lulu told you yet, but Kira's doing
about
some
charity
stuff. Yeah, he wants you to be on board if he decides to do a randomized Symphony of the Night playthrough.
Would you?
Wait, a randomized one?
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, he's doing a series of randomizers for charity.
Hell yeah.
I told Lulu I would be down, but I didn't know it was a randomizer. That means that. Oh God.
Yep.
If Kier pulls like a Crisagrim right away, he automatically wins the run.
Yep.
That's it. Yep. He gets Crisagrim. That's it. It's done.
Yep.
You don't need another weapon.
Nope.
Because Crisagrim is incredibly broken.
Yep. Which is why you're not letting any of us have it in the D&D campaign.
Look, I would rather give you one of you guys a Crisagrim than a Shield Rod. Shield Rod is way worse.
Oh my god. Curse of Monkey Island is on Steam now?
I'm fucking sorry. What?
Yeah, apparently a whole bunch of LucasArts games just dropped on Steam.
I loved the Curse of Monkey Island games. I never got to play them, but from all the streams I've listened to who played it, mainly Sonic Song 182, I loved those games.
You can get all of the Monkey Island games for $35 right now.
That's not bad, actually.
No, it's not. I think I know what Ari might be getting for Christmas this year. Spoiler alert.
So
what I was gonna ask, the reason I even hopped on Steam was to see how much it was. Would you ever be interested, Ari, in doing Poppy Playtime?
I'm not really into mascot horror, so probably not.
Fair? It's honestly more like, yes, it's mascot horror, but at the same time, it's also psychological horror.
Yeah, I've seen stuff from Poppy Playtime, it's just not my thing.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say with the whole Secret of Monkey Island thing, I'm like, so what are you saying in December, Riku and Varen are going to Monkey Island?
Bro, don't tempt me to make the One Piece D&D campaign into a Monkey Island campaign, because I will fucking do it.
Oh God. I mean, it wouldn't change. Go ahead.
Monkey Island and Sam and Max were my freaking childhood, and Space Quest.
I was gonna say, even if you did turn it into a Monkey Island campaign, I would, it wouldn't change what I'm building.
Fair enough.
I would still be a tank.
At some point, though, we do need to return to Monkey Island.
Yeah.
We do. We do.
Honestly, at this point,
I miss that.
You didn't get very far in it, I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah, I figured.
I feel like we should just reboot. Do a reboot.
When we're not stuck in, like, just a 1 hour time slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I kind of liked, the whole, D&D characters doing the whole, Monkey Island adventure thing with the point and clicks.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty hilarious, honestly, with all the shenanigans that happened, especially the saltwater.
I'll run interference.
I feel like it would be even funnier now that we've fleshed out the characters a lot more.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh hell yeah. Well, he was important.
He was creating a diversion while we picked them off.
Created. Oh, I was gonna say create a diversion. I forget what the hell it's from, but my favorite distraction like ever done in a movie or TV show ever is they tell like this guy like, all right, go make a distraction so that we could sneak up behind them. Got it. And like he walks up to the bad guys and goes, "Hi, I'm distracting you so my friends can sneak up behind you." What? Just fucking.
Oh my god!
Knocks out the guards.
One of my favorites is it's from the old Cartoon Network show Camp Lazlo.
Oh.
Where like
I still need to watch that.
I can't remember like the entire setup for the bit, but like Scoutmaster Lumpus has been trying to distract Laszlo, Raj, and Clam, the main trio of the show, over and over, and nothing has worked. So eventually he's just like, look, he's like dead tired, panting, and he's like, look, it's a thing! And then all three of them look over and they're like, a thing? Where?
My favorite distraction in a movie, and this may be me being a basic bitch, Timon and Pumbaa dancing the luau for the hyenas and Lion King.
I'm not wearing a hula skirt.
What do you want me to do? Dress a dragon, do the hula?
Do the hula? Luau! If you're hungry for a piece of
Did you see me?
Hey, my buddy Pumbaa here!
Oh, Pumbaa here, because he is a treat. Oh, there's I have a tasty swine. All you have to do is get in line.
Are you aching?
Yup.
For some bacon!
Yup.
He's a big pig! Yup.
You can be a big pig too.
Oi! Core fucking memory unlocked, man.
Yeah, look, Lion King was just such a good movie. And I'm talking about the animated one.
Yeah, not the other animated one. It's not live action, no matter how much Disney insists, it's not live action.
Okay, but the saddest part that the funniest part you'll ever find out is that entire fucking bit was improv because Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella were tired as fuck during a recording session.
Yeah.
That was not scripted.
I'm not surprised.
They just started fucking doing that, and the animator said fuck it and animated around it.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm not surprised because in the back of my mind I was like, there's no fucking way that is on script. Hell fucking no.
That's why Nathan Lane is awesome. He is such a good improver.
Yeah. That and Lion King 1.5 continued off of that bit, and it was just Timon like proposing to Shenzi, and Shenzi's like, hell no.
Yep. There's also like another example of Nathan Lane just awesomely improving something to where it's just become canon. And like is now like a staple of this thing. Like every version of it ever now has it. Is the Addams Family musical.
Okay.
Where they're talking about Grandma Addams, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
And not Angelica Houston. God damn my brain. Morticia goes, talk to your look at your mother. She showed up and she's never left. And Nathan Lane just goes, I thought she was your mother. And like there's like a pause. He goes, I'm serious. Because like it's a joke. It's supposed to be a joke on the fact that in the original Addams Family, she was Gomez's mother, and then in the Tim Burton movies, or not Tim Burton, Barry Sonnenfeld movies, She was Morticia's mother.
Oh,
And like,
God.
and like Nathan Lane, like, just improv that whole fucking thing out of nowhere.
Oh, God.
Oh no,
Nathan
Psycho
Lane
Mantis
sounds
is
like he-
Danganronpa A-posing to assert dominance.
Oh, God. I was gonna say, Nathan Lane sounds like a fun person to D&D with. Like, straight up.
Oddly enough, I don't know that he'd be in D&D, because he's not a huge nerd.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, the improv, like, it would be hilarious.
To answer Miss Mandolin in the chat, yes, there is an Addams Family Broadway musical. There is also a Beetlejuice one, and it is fucking hilarious.
There's also not a Broadway musical, but there's an Evil Dead musical, and it's one of the greatest things ever conceived.
There's a Stranger Things Broadway musical now. Like a prequel to everything. It's weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, there's a Broadway musical to everything.
Except for The Fly. That one got an opera.
They're actually working on adapting Has Been Hotel as a Broadway musical.
That tracks.
Fair enough.
Beetlejuice has some of my favorite fucking, like, lines in it, too. And a lot of them are, once again, Alex Brightman just bored as fuck on set, improvising the shit out of everything. Like, that's one of those musicals you have to see more than once, because you're never gonna get the same performance.
You know what else has a musical, and it's regarded as one of the worst musicals ever written?
Oh, God.
And no, I'm not talking about the Spider-Man one.
Oh, God.
Carrie.
Oh, God, yes.
Ew.
Mr. Beebleduke, where do books go when they die?
We're almost at the end of this mission. And then we'll see the ending, and then we'll have some tapes to help add some context to the ending.
One of my favorite random improvs that Alex Brightman does in that Beetlejuice the musical is there's a scene in there where he like they basically shoo him away. The two main ghosts of the Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
I forget their names, shoo him away, saying that they don't want his help. So he basically will say, all right, fine, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going to the set of, and he'll say whatever the worst Broadway musical on Broadway is at the time.
Oh, God.
I'm going to the set of such and such to mess with them. At least they'll appreciate me, and all 5 members of the audience.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that just sounds entertaining as fuck.
And as we all know, fuck is entertaining.
Ari, you're grounded. Go to the corner and think about what you've done.
Glad I didn't want to fly anyways. I have a fear of
I think
heights.
that is like the only time he actually drops an F-bomb in that whole play.
God forbid.
We're about to get into some big cutscene stuff, so be prepared.
Okay.
Or to quote the remake of The Lion King, beep repaired.
That was just disappointment.
You want to know the fucked up part? The guy that played Scar in that is
Chiwetel
actually
Ejiofor. Yeah.
Yeah, he is actually a really good singer.
Yep. And they didn't let him sing.
No, and like he was 100% ready. That's the whole reason he got the part of Scar, was
Yeah.
he wanted to sing that song. And they were like,
Yeah,
we just don't feel it would have the same impact, blah, blah, blah.
I was looking forward to that song during that movie.
It was initially not even going to be in the movie, and the one they ended up including was a severely cut down one, where he just kind of whisper rants the whole thing.
Yep.
Anyway, cutscene time. We're back at the part where, you know, the van has crashed and is turned over, and Ishmael is dead.
Oh no, not Ishmael.
Mission complete. Rank A, codename Bat.
Did we win?
We won.
Is this Metal Gear?
This is Metal Gear.
Alas, poor Ishmael. We hardly knew ye.
Oh, we knew him pretty well.
Alas, Ishmael, we knew you pretty well.
Yep. Ishmael's not dead after all. He was just pretending to be dead.
God damn it, Ishmael, will you let me feel something for 5 seconds?
God forbid.
This way, boss. Hurry.
Oh, hi, Ocelot.
Edio, what the fuck? He said
We'll just leave it. We'll just leave this guy hanging.
Then again, Edio does conspiracies upon plot twist upon plot twist. Why am I not surprised?
Yep.
Like the part where...
Use
Horse.
the bike. It's tuned up and ready to go.
Sir, that is a horse.
So Ishmael was actually the real big boss, and we've been playing his body double the whole time.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'll handle the rest.
That explains the Keither Sutherland voice.
See, this is why I say they could have worked in David Hayter as a cameo, voicing the real big boss.
Best change your face, too.
Yeah.
This one, he'll take your place. From here on, he's Snake.
And that's why the fandom refers to the body double as Venom Snake instead of Big Boss.
My very own Phantom, huh? Boss,
Gotta be
the whole
fucking
world
kidding me.
wants your head. Don't
Again, I say, God damn it, Hideo Kojima.
You want to know an extra bit to add to some of the fuckery with this? Niko Ortiz fan says, what happened now? We got to the big plot twist of the game. Because we were at the last mission when we left off last time, so I figured we'd finish it up here, then start some Bayonetta. But to pause things for a second so I don't talk too much over this cutscene, you remember that whole bit where, like, Skullface went on that really long monologue about, like, his twisted philosophy of the world and, like, his plan to wipe the English language off the face of the earth and liberate all the different ethnicities from the chains of the English language and allow them to reclaim their heritage?
Basically, him stroking his dick and going off of his own,
He delivered that
high,
entire, obviously rehearsed speech to the wrong guy.
God. Damn it!
Oh my god.
And there are hints at this throughout the game. If you know where to look. One is that Ishmael very obviously is also voiced by Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay.
He talks more like Big Boss does, making quippy one-liners and stuff, whereas Venom Snake doesn't have a bunch of one-liners for stuff, is a lot more quiet, and makes some decisions that confuse the fuck out of Miller because it's stuff that the real Big Boss would not do, like, you know, letting Huey go.
That's fair.
Also, when you encounter the AI pod in Huey's lab for the first time, the AI pod lights up and says, "Jack? No, it's not you. Is it?"
Oh.
God damn it.
Again, I say, Hideo Kojima, god damn it, why?
That also explains why the DNA test with the kid who's obviously Liquid Snake came up negative.
My head hurts.
So it's not like... It's not a it didn't happen story.
It happened, it's just we were not playing as Big Boss the whole time.
That is stupid.
I don't know how I feel.
It ties more, there's more to it that we'll find out as this goes on. Because it fixes a glaring plot hole in the original Metal Gear games.
Go home.
We'll meet again. Right.
It also explains, you know, why when we see Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4, he doesn't have a big metal horn coming out of his head, and why he doesn't have a cybernetic hand.
I gotta say, the gameplay sounds fun. The detail to the game, as well as the graphics, looks nice. However, again, I'll say, like I said before with the credits of the first half of the game, the story, like, it covers a plot hole. Yeah, they fix a plot hole, but the problem is, I just don't find it that strong of a story regardless.
Yeah, there's a reason that people say this is the weakest plot of the Metal Gear games that Kojima worked on.
There's not even much of a plot, especially since the fact the main villain of that game, aside from Eli, literally didn't get to be a villain.
Yeah, we get scrolling text saying, like, historical events, and this is where it explains what happens to Eli. Aside from the bonus DVD.
Yeah.
Let's see. The 1972 is when Les Enfants Terribles happened. Clones of Big Boss are born. Eli, Liquid Snake, and David, Solid Snake. Big Boss parts ways with Zero. There's 1975, Mother Base is destroyed. Zero hides Big Boss in a hospital on Cyprus. 1976, Les Enfants Terribles is abandoned. Eli is taken to Britain. Big Boss is attacked by Skullface's parasites. Not Big Boss, Zero is attacked by Big Boss's parasites. And 1984 is all the stuff that happened in this game. And then?
How much
Here
more
we
can
are.
they possibly hurt my brain?
Here we are back at the beginning of the game with that whole Just Another Day in a War Without End, where he's in the washroom looking at himself in the mirror and about to play a tape. And this is Venom Snake that we're with. For Niko Ortiz, the reason that I'm saying this all out loud is because my friend Niko here is blind, so I have to describe things for him to help him visualize.
Yep. I will go. I can explain my predicament, but after all this, because I honestly, I don't even know anymore about this.
Looks in the mirror and sees the custom face we made. He was actually the medic that was on board the chopper where Paz blew up. Which also explains why he had that whole, like, being haunted by Paz's phantom thing, because he was subconsciously remembering not being able to save her.
My head hurts.
Yeah.
About to get even fuckier. What's on the tape?
I'm glad I did not buy this game. I'm glad I didn't.
Now do you remember who you are?
Imagine this being your first.
Yeah, do not start with this as your first.
This almost was my first.
And thanks to you, I've left my mark. You have too.
Niko Ortiz said, "Oh, I did."
You're your own man. I'm Big Boss. And you are too. No. He's the two of us together.
That's an important bit of the overall meta-narrative that a lot of people gloss over, is like, yes, there is technically a real big boss in that, the one that did all the stuff in the previous Metal Gear games, but the legend of what built up Big Boss's reputation was the two of them together. And since this is our own custom character we've created together, on a meta level, it's saying you, the player, are partly Big Boss. You're the one who played through these games.
Typical Hideo Kojima.
Yep.
This story, this legend, it's ours. We can change the world and with it the future. I am you and you are me. Carry that with you wherever you go. Thank you, my friend. From here on out, you're Big Boss.
In a way, saying thank you to the players for playing.
Yeah, Venom Snake smirks. You might have heard there was some gunfire going on in the background. He's about to take the tape out and plug it into something else. Plug it into a tape deck.
And play it over the intercom.
Flip it over to side B, where it says Operation Intrude and what is it? It's like N3818, N3818, which is the mission name for Metal Gear 1 that Solid Snake was on. And the thing he's hooked it up to is an MSX computer, which is what Metal Gear 1 was hooked on. This directly leads into Metal Gear 1, explaining how Big Boss survived the end of Metal Gear 1. He didn't. He had a body double. He was off building the real Outer Heaven that showed up in Metal Gear 2.
Wow.
And that was the end of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
I will say this. I like the reference to the MSX. But where do I even begin?
A lot of it is, I will say, sorry for interrupting, I will say a lot of it is down to the fact that this game is just literally not finished and never will be.
I mean,
and that's a it's not, there's no way this was going to be the best Metal Gear story ever, but we'll never see what it was intended to be.
Yeah, but even if it was finished, like, 2/3 into the game, like, if it was finished, 2/3 in, up to this point, like, it's still not that strong of a story that literally justifies it, like, gripping the player, in my opinion. Like, the gameplay is fun. The visuals, from what I've seen from playing the demo of Ground Zeroes, was nice.
Yeah, this was groundbreaking graphics tech for the time.
It is, yeah.
It still holds up well today.
Yeah, but if I may finish, sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this is my least favorite Metal Gear. It's just, like, I get what they were trying to do with the story, but there is a lot here you could easily get lost with, and despite them trying to explain it, and despite it not being finished, I just don't see it being a strong... is a way... I feel like this is just a way to... just fix a few things that didn't make sense in the actual game's story. It was more so instead of a well thought through process, it was just a quick fix like duct tape.
Niko Ortiz fan says, by the way, was the next Metal Gear? Do you mean in the series timeline? Or like the next Metal Gear game I'm streaming? Because I have answers to both of those. That I will play. We did this because I'm holding off on Metal Gear Solid 4 until the Master Collection Volume 2 comes out, so that'll be the next. So we will return to Metal Gear in August. Partly, you know, so I can play the Master Collection when it comes out, and also so I don't burn myself out on Metal Gear after having played it basically every weekend for the past several months.
Yeah.
Not just every weekend, every week. I've played it multiple times a week for months in a row. I don't want to burn myself out on one of my favorite stories.
Understand.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Hideo, you tried with this one, but a hard pass for me. I'm sorry, my dude. It's good gameplay, but the story's just not there for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To be fair, he didn't want to come back for this. He was kind of forced.
He didn't want to come back to any of them after Metal Gear Solid 1.
I know, but I'm just critiquing it in terms of like a story narrative rather than like him actually wanting to do it. Like,
yeah, and a lot of the story you miss out on if you don't sit down and marathon hours worth of tapes.
Yeah, and that's not another good like point.
Yeah.
The only two Metal Gear games I finished, the only ones I finished were the NES Metal Gear. Oh wait.
The real Big Boss is working separately from us to create his new nation.
New nation?
A military nation above and apart from all. The true outer heaven. Something created to maintain world balance. Independent of the struggles for supremacy, for personal profit, the cycles of revenge between countries. It'll be an army, all right, but more. Big Boss is building a nation. But until it's complete, we support the other Big Boss. The Phantom who carries on his legend, his meme. That is Big Boss's plan.
So that's the way it is. 9 years ago, I thought everything had been taken from me. But now I really have lost it all. The boss, and the future we were building together.
One day, the age of Big Boss's sons will arrive. They'll likely want to settle the score with him. We have to shape that age. We'll each have roles to play. Building the foundation for a revolution led by both Big Bosses, the True One and the Phantom.
No. Big Boss can go to hell. I'll make the Phantom and his son stronger to send him there. For that, I'll keep playing my role.
You know, sooner or later there will be only one boss. There's only room for one boss. His sons are fated to face each other someday too. If the day ever comes that you go back to Cypher, I'll aid the other son. And then you and I will be enemies too. One of us will have to kill the other.
Why do I hear Matt Mercer?
By me.
It's not. It's Troy Baker and Robin Atkin Downs.
Until then, we'd better get used to coexisting.
This here explains why the hell Miller would start working to take down Big Boss in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Given that he was Big Boss's best friend. Because Big Boss did screw him over here.
I mean, fair revenge. But yeah, like I said, I've only completed Metal Gear NES, Metal Gear Solid 1, and Metal Gear Solid 4. Those are the ones I've finished, and I'm just glad I didn't play 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah. it's still very controversial to this day in the fandom.
Yeah, I can understand why now.
Yeah, I don't think it's canon. I reject its canon.
I agree as well. There's just way too, in my opinion, there's way too many contradictions. Like, even though a lot of it is like a way to patch up holes.
Only good thing about it was Pupper and Quiet.
And before we are finished with this game, truly, we have a set of tapes to listen to that give us Zero's whole perspective in this thing.
Okay. I'm actually curious about this because of Metal Gear Solid 4, but alright.
Yeah, this reframes Zero's role in Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear overall.
Yeah, that was my only question in 4 I still have yet to get answers for, so maybe this will give me a few.
Yeah, these are the truth records. First one is called Doublethink. These are recorded over the span of several years.
Okay.
Boss, how are you back on your feet so quickly? There's a non-smoking ward. Boss, if I listened to everything the doctors said, I'd probably die in here. No point waking up after 9 years for that. Well, having you out of that bed makes things a little easier. Bad news, huh? Things are looking worse. Go on. They found out about you waking up. And the man on fire picked this time to wake up too. We'll have to move forward ahead of schedule. Miller already has the preparations underway. We'll have to wake up your neighbor too. So he's not. He seems awake now. No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least. He was a doctor too. In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be
your past is my past.
Diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage until the time comes for your resurgence. You make it sound easy. We've been busy over the last 9 years. His altered state of consciousness has helped us implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Niko Ortiz.
To make him believe that he's the one.
Thank you very much.
No one around him will tell that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain...
Thanks for handling that for me, JKR. There's the link to my Discord if you want to stay up to date on my schedules and goings-on.
Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that. He was always the best man we had. But...
Bless you.
9 years ago in that helicopter, he threw himself between you and the blast. In that moment, the man you knew died. He died protecting you. And now, by becoming you, he protects you again. This is just a detour in his journey to hell. And don't forget, it's what he wanted. He's in his dog days now. It's not just him. We'll be putting the people in this hospital in the line of fire. They'll be your shield and necessary diversion to buy us some time. And you? I'll be right by his side. Can you keep it up? It's a hell of a lie. It won't be a lie. I won't know his secret either. I'll believe that he's the real big boss. I'll have no conscious knowledge of you. Where's the lie in that? Self-hypnosis. It's nothing new in my line of work. Manipulating memories. The past.
So Ocelot's been doing this whole, like, hypnosis therapy stuff, even dating back decades.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, around that time, even like a little before this game's year, like self-hypnosis therapy, it was actually a thing they tried to actually practice.
I mean, like, it's brought up in Metal Gear Solid 4, and it's something that he had never shown any skill in before, and this is like, oh, he had done it to himself before, he just didn't remember that he did it.
Yeah, I know.
But that's not all. When the time is right, I need to remember that you're the real boss. In a world, it's double think. In this year, 2 + 2 = 5. And I want you to do the same. Right. His bodyguard? Correct. It won't be long before this hospital comes under attack. We'll wake him up right away, but he won't be back to full health in time.
We'll need to take him through his final paces.
Yeah, I want to see his face again.
All right, John. I've never forgotten you in these 9 years, but I have to forget you now.
Adam, I'm counting on you. What's up?
About the 1972 project. Les Enfants Terribles.
Apparently, of all the languages Ocelot's fluent in, French isn't one of them yet. Give him a few decades.
You never did like the French.
Oh, the French. Actually, fuck, no. He doesn't like the French. That's canon. There was a line in Metal Gear Solid 2 about, like, having a French doctor graft Liquid Snake's arm onto him, and he's like, I never trust a Frenchman.
Wow. I feel.
Oh, the French.
Can't feel anything.
Democratic pompousness gets to me, that's all. Palace talk. They can keep it.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children.
That madness Zero started. Or the start of his madness.
You found out something new?
The plan itself was abandoned in '76. ATGC dismantled the project, and their account with DARPA was closed. So I was worried about what happened to you. Your sons.
They're no sons of mine. And they're sure as hell not me.
Just a bunch of cells grown in a lab?
What they are is much sicker than that.
Well, Zero doesn't think so. Eva doesn't either. To them, those boys are your clones. They're you, down to the last hair.
And?
The first boys were raised free range, like we thought. Both of them. David has never left the States, but the other, Eli, has disappeared. Might as well call it abandoned. They're through with him.
Where is he?
He was in England, Zero's home ground. Apparently he traveled to Africa after that, but that's where he escaped from Zero's care.
Just like that. Why?
Who knows? Maybe he found out about his birth. If he's alive, he'd be 11 or 12 by now. Old enough to think and act for himself.
So he might still be alive.
On his own, there? I wouldn't bet on it. John, if he is alive, what's the plan?
I have nothing to say to him. Treat him like a human being, just another person.
Confirmed, Big Boss is a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, that tracks.
To be fair, I'd be a deadbeat dad to Liquid Snake too. That guy's a little shit.
Look, no offense. I still say we should have thrown Eli into the water.
Yeah. Oh, what have you done? You've created a time paradox. No, but this saves the future. You don't understand.
Just like how we shot Ocelot.
Yeah, that's one of two things that creates a time paradox that prevents the series from happening.
The series over.
Problem solved, series over.
Boss, this war business you and Miller started. Since the industry spread out to the PFs, it may have a favorable influence on Cypher. To a ruler, an everlasting enemy is convenient. By directing the public's animosity outside his borders, he could unify their frame of mind. Guns for hire continue the war, then enrich the economy with their spoils. War as a business will become a permanent tool for manipulating the public mind. A new business model. You might even call it a war economy.
The whole idea of war as a business enriching the country has gone on to age in very interesting ways, shall we say.
Before long, Cypher, or rather the Patriots, will be drawn to this.
I mean, we're living that now.
Yeah. And it ain't working out like Kojima thought it would.
Nope.
Only a few decades before it takes hold. It's not far off at all. Still no leads on Zero. We don't even know whether he's still alive. But the protocol he put in motion's making steady progress. Every day, SIGINT's web covers a little bit more of the globe. Total information control. Big Brother Zero. And it'll happen before anyone even realizes. I don't like it. You're the big brother of the battlefield. You've earned a firm grip on the world's military power. But soon, Zero will have nations in his. He'll erase the Cold War. all war from people's minds, and with it the world's borders. Zero's will, his influence, will be unleashed, with nothing to stem the tide. When that happens, opposition will no longer match the lines on the map. And boss, with no borders left, what difference can we make? War will have lost any true meaning to the world. Just one more gear keeping the wheels of economy turning. Another...
If you replace the working parts, you get a different machine. The man who turns the wheels. They will cower at his knees, or however the line from The Good Doctor Part 1 from the Proto-Man goes.
Bearing down the capitalist conveyor belt. The future your friend Miller wanted. That's all there is in store. Perhaps it's already too late. But human will should only be handed down and nurtured by human hands. It can't be entrusted to the system. Especially not that soulless phantom that Zero's left in his wake.
I mean, good and evil must always be at each other's throats. War, unfortunately, is a necessary evil that needs to keep the balance in check.
Until next time, Big Boss. No one has successfully struck at Zero. Since Zero's using a private network, we get information, but we have no way to trace his location. That means the details are still fuzzy at this point, but apparently some new bioweapon was used. As soon as he noticed the dip in his vital signs, he had his stomach pumped and even underwent blood dialysis. But he didn't fully recover. Ironically, if Zero kept more company, he'd have been safe. Since the incident, his speech and actions have been getting more unhinged by the day. He's probably been rushed to another safe house for intensive care. But the location is a complete mystery. That's the way he operates. He went to incredible lengths to make sure his great escape went unnoticed. So far, I know at least Langley and the Pentagon were involved. He had a blackout triggered in New York to disrupt the transportation and information grids, and at least 2 submarines were sighted off the coast. The personnel involved were working off a cover story. Naturally, the White House was fed the same thing. The project is buried under a pile of dummy ops and backup plans stretching across multiple organizations.
But are they dummy thick ops?
I mean, judging from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Lol.
What?
No, I was just saying lol.
Okay.
Or to where. All top secret. No trail, no leads. He's living up to his name as usual. Only this time, even I can't find him. Now, the only record of his location lies within the Cypher AI that was at the heart of the escape plan. And that's closed off, with its data sealed away in a secret location. Skullface was able to put together this assassination attempt, but even he can't possibly know where Zero is now. I'll keep searching, but when you're up against he who controls information, it's gonna be a long battle. Boss, it was Anderson after all. That's right, the man who went by SIGINT during Operation Snake Eater. Following Zero's disappearance, he's taken over command of Cypher. Well, to be precise, the AI he oversees has. The idea to have an AI act for Zero came about in '74, when the data from the mammal pod penetrated NORAD. Clearly, an AI couldn't be allowed to make its own decisions. So they would take away its ability to act, and instead, create a specialized system in which the AI, bound by specific rules, filters the massive amounts of data it collects before passing it on to people, subtly guiding their decision-making. A system of the people, by the people, for the people.
And that, we know how that plays out, don't we, Niko?
Yeah, something I really do not want to recall.
So they began researching how to do it. DARPA apparently brought Strangelove on board to head it up, but she was forced out after a certain incident. The direction of the project and any trace of her existence was scrubbed after her departure. Before Zero lost consciousness as his condition worsened, he left instructions for Anderson, through a cutout, of course.
Zero went out of his way to hide your location in order to keep you safe. This meant sacrificing his own protection. It was the only way to ensure you could stand alone as your own man. And here I am, the only link between you and the world that's passing you by. I'm your last connection now. This was Zero's last request, his will. Once you're awake, we need to discuss the best way to ensure your safety. Oh, and they've got a name for Anderson's AI project. It's called the Patriots. It's all about ensuring that the concept driving society appears the same in the mind of each person in that society. About maintaining
Son of a bitch.
Individual.
Yep.
Son of a bitch!
That individual willingly make up part of the whole. I guess it's fitting to call that Patriot.
Can you pause it for me for a second? So you're meaning to tell me the only reason the whole Patriots thing happened was because this fucker is slowly declining in mind and health and extending. Oh my fucking.
Yes.
Kojima, this is another conspiracy. This is another rabbit hole you are making. There is enough of these. Fucking stop.
The reason that the Patriots exist as they do in the Solid Snake timeline is because Strangelove's research into like an AI that can think and act and has like the capability of thinking and acting like a human and being able to come up with its own decisions on the fly, was deemed too dangerous after the Peace Walker incident. So they were like, no, scale it back, just make it like a bot that like filters information and decides what everyone should know. Obviously, nothing can go wrong with that.
But at the end of the day, it is basically Zero just being like, hey, I'm gonna live forever, so I'm making myself into an AI or some form of AI and extending my will eternally.
Yes.
That is literally it.
Yes.
Basically, he's just cyberspacing himself. Motherfucker.
Yes, he is. Except it failed.
Yeah, horribly. Yeah.
Creating a united world. Zero's will is already fading into a shadow of what it once was. Systems, guidelines, rules, laws. When you take a mentality and fix it in a solid shape, put it out there in the hands of people, it can only begin to decay. No mentality can last forever. When the body dies, the will dies with it.
What Will do to deserve to die with it? Will's been a perfectly fine person.
I mean, hence the price of mortality. I mean, but to be fair, would you really want to live forever and constantly just see everything around you change and just be flat out disappointed?
Nope. The past 33 years have taught me no.
The past 35 for me is like, oh god, what have we done?
And now is a secret recording of Paz and Zero. This is prior to Peace Walker.
Okay.
Huh?
Over here.
Hello?
Not there. Here.
Huh?
Thank you for coming. Please,
You're...
Is it that odd? I suppose the cuffs have gotten a bit loose. Although, truth be told, I have been spending more time in pajamas as of late.
No, nothing.
The tie, perhaps. Not the most fashionable pattern, I admit.
No, it is very nice.
How sweet. Will you take a little brandy? You're hardly underage, after all.
No, thank you.
Please, sit. Pacifica Ocean.
What?
Ah, yes. You've already begun. Not bad. A schoolgirl through and through. Even he won't suspect otherwise. Here you are.
Thank you. I heard you were sick?
Poppycock. I just like to take a little time off work.
You?
I'm a child. Please don't say cock.
Must feel that.
She's in her mid-20s. She's just going undercover as a schoolgirl.
Yeah, for me too. Don't worry about it.
Well...
Anyway, I could hardly greet my first guest from that damned bed.
I, missed my chance to catch you snoring.
Now I'm twice as glad I got ready in time. Drink, before it gets cold. English breakfast tea. All I have, I'm afraid.
Approaching.
There were 8 candidates before you, meaning you will be the 9th Paz Ortega Andrade.
What happened to the others?
They're in the next room. They've been taking it easy these past few months.
They...
Do you see any windows here?
No?
I've gotten used to it. This life. I am who I am, after all. And
I am Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot.
I live in a garbage can.
I've had my fill of cursing this bloody dungeon. Excuse me. But I can't help sometimes wishing I could see the stars. What should I do?
Well, you could go outside, go up to the roof, wait for the clouds to pass. You would have a view of Manhattan, and a pretty one too. But once the wind blows and the clouds pass, you can look up and see a sky full of stars, even here.
You've had a hard time getting to where you are.
Yes.
Sewer rats lead better lives. I know. Extreme training, starvation, days spent without sleep, abandoned, hurt, and all but killed in every way imaginable. Some of your compatriots died, others betrayed you, left you for dead, and you did the same to them. But through it all, you survived, and you alone made it here. Just look at you. I can see everything you've been through.
Yes.
Consider this mission a reward for the mountain you've climbed.
Thank you.
Yes, well, you know what's next.
Yes.
And you are prepared?
Yes.
I believe you. That ever so slight tan. Not the type you'd get on the West Coast. If I didn't know better, I'd say you really did grow up around the equator. But it runs deeper than that. One look at you, and I see a wide-eyed student yearning for peace. Born and raised in Central America. I can see it all. How much preparation have you done?
A little.
You'll be perfect for this, to strike back at Snake. I'll share everything I know about him. But you mustn't forget who you're dealing with. If he were to get the better of you, well, I deeply regret having put you in that position. But beyond that, I'm putting my life in your hands.
You can trust me, Cypher.
To be fair, you are worried about a guy that threw a tarantula and fucked it up.
That was in one of the alternate timelines where he died immediately after that. This is in the good timeline with Quiet.
Okay, so this is the good timeline, while the other timeline, the tarantula still has its kill count.
Yes.
None of my friends call me that. Tea's gone cold. Shall I make some more?
Wonder why.
I know we are the only ones here. There's no one in the other room.
And how do you know that?
You said I was your first guest.
Oh, I haven't had this much fun in quite a while. All right, then.
Next one is Paz's account, Zero's location.
Okay.
From when she was being tortured and interrogated by Skullface. And also, if Zero's voice sounds like kinda different to you, other than obviously being much older in this part of the timeline, different voice actor between Metal Gear Solid 3 and this one. Original plans were to bring back his original English voice actor, Jim Piddock, but there was a pay dispute that led to him not coming back, and he was replaced with a new actor named Time Winters. Not familiar with what else he's done, but he sounds very convincingly like an older version of Jim Piddock's performance as Zero.
You want to know what character I would like to hear this guy play?
Novak?
Just from the voice alone.
Saint Germain?
No. Yep.
Yeah, he would make a very good Saint Germain. He's got that, like, calmness to him, but also that, like, underlying you don't want to fuck with this guy.
You know who else? An older version of Aeon, if Aeon ever returned.
Yeah.
Like a more aged Aeon.
I could see if Aeon returned, him taking, like, multiple forms with each reappearance.
Yeah. Because
him being, you know, him being not bound by time.
So you take, yeah, he is timeless, so he could take any form he wishes.
Ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak. I've never had the freedom to choose for myself.
Yes, the Hungarian barbarian.
Yep.
Right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
For me.
Alright.
Or Mother... No, wait.
Is Hell's Kitchen.
For Mother Alola.
He is undergoing treatment there.
In Hell's Kitchen, which means theoretically he has at some point been represented by Matthew Murdock.
Exactly, Hyde Park.
His medical needs keep him from moving around. That is why he summoned me there. The other residents are of varying race and ages, but in reality, all 40 units are Cypher personnel.
I also want to say, just as like a peek into how my brain works, I almost said Matthew Mercer instead of Matthew Murdoch.
God damn it.
It took him
In before SBO was a patriot.
original occupants.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
In before fucking Ganondorf is a patriot.
In before Majima's a patriot.
Yeah, Majima.
Yeah, he played Majima.
Trafficker law. Trafalgar law.
Like this all over the world.
No better place to hide a needle than a stack of needles.
That is certainly a turn of phrase.
Indeed.
No better place to hide
Yes.
a needle than a stack of needles. Yes.
Yes, where all the other sharp objects are, amongst other needles. My God,
Look, Skullface
This man-
isn't. Skullface, despite his aspirations, isn't the brightest knife in the crayon box.
This man literally couldn't get the villain role correctly because he said his speech to the wrong big boss, and now he's pulling this bullshit.
That's also why, despite all of his stuff about, like, I was your shadow the whole time, I've been following in your footsteps and you didn't even know it. That's why Venom Snake didn't respond, because he's like, I have no memory of what you're talking about, because I wasn't there.
You wanna know what would have been funny and yet fucked up?
What?
When he was dying there, and if Yui didn't pull the trigger, Big Boss right there literally just whispers in his ear, by the way, I don't know you.
Fight all my rage. I am still the rat in a cage.
Wait, so you're telling me I did all this for nothing? I made this whole monologue, this entire speech. I spent 5 hours on it, and you're telling me this was for nothing. God damn it.
Curse you, hindsight! Bleh.
Bleh.
Zero. It's on the top floor. A room with no windows and no doors. Even the elevator does not reach it.
In order to get into the room, you have to use a no-clip glitch.
Officially, the floor does not exist. The only access is by a secret staircase 1 floor down. Room 702.
Shades of World War II.
Nobody realizes the entire building is a setup. People go in and out all day. But they're all Cypher. The building blends right in with the rest of the city. They disseminate rumors that a gang operates out of the building that keeps most outsiders away. And most of them are there as security in case of an emergency.
They're lucky that no actual Hell's Kitchen area gang members didn't try to claim that as their territory.
Yeah?
This was 1980s, actually no, this was 1970s New York. That was a dangerous as fuck place.
But even they don't know what they're really protecting. Foot traffic, goods coming in and out, phone lines, water and sewage. It is all monitored remotely by satellite and cameras inside and out. Should he need it, there's a sealed-off water conduit that can be used to escape to the Hudson River, and from there to the sea.
He has a boat prepared for him, made out of the finest corpses, made by a master craftsman named Godbrand.
He likes boats.
He likes
and
boats.
Sleeping with every person.
He either wants to sleep with them or he wants to make them into a boat. There's no in between.
God damn it! You just reminded me of the damn bar people during season 1 where the guy is like, fuck the goat with an inch of his life and did this. Do you know where you came from? From your mother, last I told you. You came from shit. God damn it, why did you have to bring that up?
It is just another building. A perfect disguise.
So the Major believes zero suspicion equals total security. Very bold. It's just the kind of ruse I'd expect from him. So long as no one's suspicions are aroused, you could hide there forever. On the other hand, if someone figures it out, there are dozens of ways in. And he's so paranoid about information slipping out, no one involved has the full picture. That ignorance is a weakness, the downfall of a need-to-know system. The pitfalls are clear. Circumventing them will be simplicity itself.
I should know, I'm an expert on pitfalls. I've played Pitfall 2: The Lost Caverns for hours upon hours in preparation for this moment.
Lol.
He also played Super Pitfall.
That one wasn't as helpful.
You hate him, don't you?
Hate? He never left me to die. I owe him my life. I'm bound to repay the favor any way I can. But that's not what you really want to know. What you want to know is, do I hate Big Boss? I don't hate the man. I do deserve a little more of his gratitude. But he probably has no idea who I am. So you see, I have no reason to hate him at all. I mean to have my revenge against Zero. It's not petty hatred or resentment. Nothing so personal. Even the hottest lava eventually cools, becoming a mountain. And that mountain becomes the land. Scalding steam comes back down as rain, forming rivers, draining into the sea. It's then that nature's order sets in. Now I'm merely a part of that cycle. Just like Zero. And you. And Big Boss.
Don't do it.
That lava, that vengeance, is already set as stone. Too late to change things now.
Don't kill him.
The choice is not mine to make.
Please, let Big Boss live.
Proceed.
Please.
Give her the shot already. Hold her still.
And this is where they put the bombs in her.
Yes.
God damn it.
Next up is a secret recording of Ocelot and Zero.
Okay.
If you need to hop off for it,
I was about to say, I think I'm gonna. Yeah.
You've got a
Okay.
busy day ahead of
Some
you
rest.
tomorrow, and I hope you have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. And I'll see you for Resident Evil tomorrow night.
Yes.
Keep hydrated and get some good rest.
Yeah, you guys have good fun.
We will.
Yep.
Enjoy
We
doing
will.
the witch guns.
Yes.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the Witchblade. That is a very different, slightly less horny series, despite her being even more provocatively dressed.
Or the Witch Project of the Blair kind.
It's been quite a while. Yeah, I'll say. Took a lot longer for you to surface than I expected, Major. I wasn't planning on coming back at all, but I had no choice. Well, after the Caribbean. My hunch was proven right. You wouldn't believe who was behind it. Oh, I have an idea. How did you respond? Immediate disinformation campaign. Most bought into the story, but not everyone. It was quite an incident, after all. I couldn't cover everything, but I did hide the fact that Snake survived. And that should buy us some time. Where is he? En route to an old foxhole of mine. A base in the British sovereign area of Cyprus.
The military hospital that did kill you?
Ava's leading the operation.
Ava? Following your orders?
Funny, isn't it? That we should all reunite like this.
This is an emergency. Otherwise, I sure as hell would...
Yes, I don't expect you to bury the hatchet between us. Something simply won't ever happen. Even I can appreciate that. You too can only bear to speak with me from time to time. That's fine. But I don't want Snake to die. Surely we can come together on that. There are so few men I can turn to. And you're number one, Ocelot. Keep him hidden. Keep him safe. But I'll stay where I am. And leave the rest to you. That's how he'd want it too.
Isn't it better for you to be there to supervise?
Where I am, where he goes, it makes no difference. All that matters is getting him the very best treatment and security. The latter being where you come in. Will he wake up? And if so, when? I have absolutely no idea. But as long as his heart is beating, he will keep fighting. So please, watch over him.
This location, it's safe.
No one will find him. And if they try, I will deal with them. The information must be suppressed.
Which is what you do best. Guess you're still at the top of your game, huh?
Anything but. I'm sick, Ocelot. Donald's taken over a great deal. He'll be handling this situation from here on as well. Though I wish it weren't so. This will probably be the last time you and I speak. So, you won't say no, will you?
I have no choice.
Thank you.
Save your thanks.
One more thing. A proposition.
Yes.
I've prepared a ruse of sorts. One I imagine you'll quite like.
What is it?
You could say I've made another Snake.
Major?
I'm not talking about the children. A mental copy. His phantom, if you like.
I don't understand.
You will when you get to Cyprus. I've set the ball in motion, but the rest is in your hands. You're good at this kind of thing.
Hence Ishmael.
Hence it. Yes, the entire Ishmael and Ahab Big Boss and Venom Snake thing was Zero's idea.
Everything goes back to Zero.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I need you on this.
It's in his best interests.
I assure you, it is. Look after Snake. He's the toughest son of a bitch I've ever known. Yes.
Secret recording of Miller in Zero.
It's me. You weren't in hospital long. I had trouble finding you. Where is he? Safe. But in the same state as when you last saw him. We've had our misunderstandings, you and I. But as you've made clear, our relationship is strictly business. Therefore, I will limit this conversation to the business at hand. Please understand that I don't dislike you.
not inherently.
Where is Snake?
No. Settle down, or I'll have to hang up. And then you never hear from me again. Do you understand? First, about your boss. I had him moved once he was stabilized. I'm sure it came as quite a shock to you when you woke up. You'll have to forgive me.
I told him to stop putting me under.
Surely you understand. Specialized medical treatment in places like that can be positively nightmarish. We couldn't have left him there forever. And to be honest, I wasn't entirely comfortable leaving matters in your hands. Don't take it the wrong way.
Don't take it the wrong way, but you're a colossal fuck-up, Miller.
Pretty much.
Looking for him would be looking. He needed to be as far from you as possible. In fact, I'm still not sharing his location, even now. Problems could arise. So instead, I'm giving you a point of contact. An introduction to a network of messengers who will lead you to a man. A friend to your boss. I'm sure he's mentioned him before. He knows Snake's location. More than any man alive, I trust him with this sort of thing. Keeping secrets, or men in the dark. He's known Snake quite a while. 10 years longer than you. Kazuhira, I don't care if you don't trust me, but I require your absolute trust in him on this. Snake will be brought back into this world, however long it takes. Understood? The only reason we're having this conversation is because you still have a role to play. Which brings me to the next issue. What happens after he regains consciousness? When Snake wakes up, and he will, he'll need your help again. So when he does, I promise you'll be the first to know. The code phrase will be, V has come to. I'll then mobilize all the necessary parties. Think of it as an overture to a prologue. Until then, do what you like. Just be ready when the time comes. But you don't need me to tell you that, do you? I know it's been hard on you too. But I can't imagine you're willing to just walk away.
What are you talking about? If what you're saying is true, then this is like wrapping a rope around your own neck and throwing it over a branch. What's your play in all this?
This is for Snake. So that he survives after he wakes up. Nothing more. After that, I don't care what you do.
Then tell me something.
Go on.
I only joined you after I found out what you were after. To make the world one, you need Snake for that. And he's already done a hell of a lot for you.
He has.
So on some level at least, I think you're being straight with me. Then why'd you do that to him? I get what you were trying with Pus. You wanted to get Snake any way you could. But after that, what you did, how could you do that to him?
After that wasn't me. You may not believe this, but I never intended for any of this to happen. My organization has many arms. It's just going to take a little longer before we're all on the same page. I admit I may have been lax in my supervision, but something like that will not happen again.
Hello.
One day.
Hey, Lulu. We're listening to the last couple tapes before finishing up Metal Gear Solid 5 and starting Bayonetta.
Yay! Sorry, I'm just a bit worn out from today.
Understandable.
Yeah, I feel that.
Seems like a lot of people are worn out today.
Well, especially with a certain somebody.
Okay, with what happened this morning with my blood sugar, that was not entirely my fault because I woke up with that. Yeah, it wasn't fun either.
I know. I was just being humorless, but I failed.
No, you were fine.
Like I said, I just hate your diabetes entirely. I wish I could just flush it down the toilet.
Flushed it down the toilet.
God.
Yeah. Alright, I was just checking in on you guys. Alright, you guys have fun now. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
The boss wakes up, and then we're coming after you. This ends with you begging us to put you out of your misery.
Is that so? Fantasy can make for a powerful ally. But remember this reality, Kazuhira Miller. Big Boss will wake up. And when he does, be there for him.
Next up is a secret recording of Skullface and Zero, and then after that we have one final tape.
Okay.
Major, I wondered whether you'd really call.
Exo, I presume this was your doing?
Do you like my gift?
I've been searching a long time for this.
It is what you were looking for, yes.
The winged dagger of a comrade lost to the sands of Egypt. He served under the boss back in Rayforce. I delivered this pin to her after his death. We were both so very young. From that moment on, she never let it leave her side.
She was still carrying it in Selinoyarsk. How about the back? Something wrong, Major?
Nothing, just pricked my finger.
The back.
The scar is there, just as I remember it. And this white stitching on the back. From the white berets the SAS wore in the early days. Ah.
Major?
30th of December, 1941. It's the inscription I made the day he died.
Of course.
His body was never recovered. This pin badge is the closest thing he has to a gravestone. When I gave it to her, she just kept on running her finger over the inscription.
I'm assuming he's talking about the original boss.
Yes.
Okay.
As if reprimanding herself for his death. She pressed hard, embedding the inscription itself into her finger. You see, it's why this spot on the back looks shinier than the rest. He was our brother in arms.
So...
Yes, it's real. Thank you. There's no doubt about it.
Good. Now I have no regrets.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. Just want to talk for a moment.
Very well, then.
It's about our man, Major. He's been making some moves.
Miller? Yes, I know. Rhodesia, is it?
Yes, and up to his old tricks again.
No matter. He'll stumble soon enough.
Although he is under my jurisdiction now.
And that's what you want to talk about?
Not exactly. You see, my being here has made me realize I can still be of use to you.
How so?
This country is rich with biological resources. Bacteria, nematodes, viruses. I'm sure we can find something here to bring that plan back into action.
Forget it. The Cleanser Project was just another one of my predecessor's daydreams.
And the vocal cord parasites?
We're an excellent test case for reverse evolution. Nothing more. What matters now is the genetics technology behind that work. With genetics, the clumsiness in targeting an entire race isn't an issue. We can target specific individuals. No need to breed multiple generations of parasite just to get results. Don't be quaint, Exo. Once the Cold War is over, our enemies won't be so clearly defined. Using humans alone won't be enough. An electronic network will span the globe, and our enemies will blend right into it.
And they will use this electronic network to share images of cats in funny poses. They will call them memes.
Oh God.
The cats will be asking if they can has cheeseburger.
Also, future generations will be using the word skivity, and people will get sick of it.
Something about a toilet with a man's head coming out of it, scat singing. It almost seems like a pun, but it makes you wonder whether that's the intention or whether it's mere coincidence that the toilet man is scat singing. It's on so many levels of irony that no one can decipher its true meaning.
And yet, the generational gap will understand it. Even a specific 2 numbers.
2 numbers in sequential order, although I can't for the life of me predict what 2 they shall be. Even I have my limits. Even I have my limits, after all.
Ballface is just like, the fuck is he talking about?
Major. Are you taking your medication? Oh yes, Oh yes, I have been. In fact, the loopiness is a bit of a side effect. I see.
You may be right.
Oh God.
People really settle for an enemy they can't see. Men want to feel righteous, need to see the evil in the enemy they fear. Without it, they'll turn their aggressions inward, find an enemy inside. You know this is true.
I see what you're saying. Just as those robbed of their parasites develop allergies and autoimmune diseases, a man robbed of his enemy develops self-destructive tendencies. And I know all the symptoms. Ethnic conflict, religious strife, terrorism. And with asymmetrical conflict, deterrence is a joke. That's why we must depend on information control. People need an appropriate context for their lives. A context that's stimulating without being destructive. That balance is the basis of equilibrium.
You mean to say people will blindly accept your context without developing any allergies?
If we're to unite the world, literacy must be suppressed. To suppress the information immune system, to borrow your metaphor.
Immunity to...
Hey, this is getting way too fucking real.
Yes, it is!
Where there's no allergic reaction, while the immune system fights off parasites and pathogens.
It's done, Exo. This world will become one. I have found the way. The world that the boss envisioned will finally become a reality. Race, tribal affiliations, national borders, even our faces will be irrelevant.
Ah, but you see, Major, I will be the most relevant of all because I don't have a face.
So you'll just be a meme.
Yeah, basically he is, because one of the most memed on things in here is him crashing out at the who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who? To the point that I made it my raid alert.
Oh my god.
And even Some Call Me Johnny incorporated a reference to that into his reviews of the Sonic games on Game Gear. With, like, if you go back and play the side-scrollers at least, a lot of their level designs rely on tubes as a gimmick for, like, transporting you through stages. And it's weird that so many of them do, given that they were handled by different dev teams. And at one point he says, "What's the meaning of this? Such a lust for laziness? Tubes!"
Oh god.
The nature of communication itself will change, and it will make mankind whole again.
Something.
Mankind will solely communicate in shitposting.
To all the Final Fantasy XIV fans out there that have done a certain raid and know the meme, when you see a sniper, go whole.
Can't be undone. My face was taken from me. There's no taking that back.
A face means nothing when one's soul is able to communicate directly with another.
I have no intention of hiding behind your technological veil, Major. I wear my broken visage, this skull in the open, so that I may never forget what I've lost.
You. What are you?
The chain of retaliation is what will truly bind this world together as one. Major.
You son of a... The pin. You...
Yes, the pin.
He has a vocal parasite.
Yep.
It's too late. They can't extract it. You see, Major, some things can't be undone.
How did you find me? The girl. You made her talk.
I'm sorry I couldn't visit or thank you in person, but it has been lovely chatting. And now that I know you're no longer interested in the garden, it's time for you to step aside. You're a busy man, lots to do, so I've left you a little time.
Go to hell. How dare you? You planned this all along. Had your own agenda. All these years.
Now you see, the world can never truly become one.
But the boss...
You've been wrong.
You're no different.
Right.
Just like him. None of you understand the world she saw.
I would say the same to you, Major.
You steal it all away. Everything.
The boss said the same thing. Only I understood what she meant. Major, I'll handle the rest. Oh, and one more thing. That pin badge, it was a fake. I held on to the real one. I'll take good care of it. And continue the boss's work.
Jack.
And that's why he was in a vegetative state in Metal Gear Solid 4, other than, you know, being over 100 years old at that point.
Yeah.
And the last one is a secret recording of Zero visiting Snake.
Okay.
Go.
I almost thought you wouldn't come.
Well, you're supposed to visit hospital before you die.
But how did you get here?
My friends at the SAS know how to keep a secret. The trip to the airport was a little dramatic, but the rest was easy. Still, I've had smoother rides. Oh, look. Scalded myself with my tea. I won't be staying long.
I understand.
Which one is he?
On the right.
And the left?
We did just as you instructed.
Has either of them awoken?
Neither of them, no.
Not once?
Not in 2 years. Their weekly EEGs show stable activity levels. There's been practically no change.
Jack? Jack? It's me. You look fit to run a country mile.
Every 4 hours, we move all of their muscles, subject them to load. They're stable, but eventually...
Yes, of course.
We've done everything we can to ensure they're ready to move, should they wake up. Still, it's been a pretty long time. How long will they be here?
Indefinitely. It's too dangerous to move them. And so far, no one knows they're here.
I see.
I am most grateful to you. And I need you to keep it up.
We'll do everything we can.
Can you give us a moment?
Of course.
Jack, can you hear me? Nice place, isn't it? I went to a lot of trouble bringing you here. Here where no one will find you. Still, the Ocelot's on guard duty, just in case. Maybe knowing that will help you sleep better. I had no intention of coming, but this could be my last chance. If you'd just come to see me first. Do you remember the last time I visited you in hospital? Our first mission together. After the boss threw you in that river. Broke your arm. Ah, the good old days. I never told you this, but I had another team at my disposal back then, with a very special man leading it. Maybe he didn't like the arrangement. In any case, this man, he seems to have done something to me. Which is why I'm quite sick myself. Up here. There's nothing they can do. I always was the forgetful type, as you know. I'm all right for now, but they say it's a one-way street. If you don't wake up soon, I won't remember you when you do. I don't mind about myself, but what he did to you, I can never forgive. I've sent him to Africa, and I doubt he's coming back. Jack?
He's talking to one of the kids, isn't he?
No, he's talking to Big Boss while he's still comatose.
Oh, right, when he's comatose. I forgot about that. I assumed because of,
Yeah, these tapes are like jumping back and
photos.
forth between points in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was assuming because of the two photos, but never mind.
Holiday here is over.
Look, I'm mentally exhausted.
It's okay.
Who knows when that will be? But anyway, I probably won't be around. I'll be somewhere even you can't find me. A tombstone chiseled into the code of a machine. That is all I leave to mark my existence.
Wake up soon, old friend. Time is running short.
It's okay that you're late to watch, Miles. And it's good that you were stuck playing Zenless Zone Zero. That's a good thing to be stuck playing. But that is the last of the truth records. And with that, we learn not only, you know, how a lot of this came to be, we also learned that, like, despite something that Big Boss never knew up until his death in Metal Gear Solid 4 was that Zero still didn't, like, hate him or hold any like, he did hold resentment towards him to some degree, but, like, he still considered him his friend and wanted to help him in any way he could. They just...
If I may?
Yeah?
As someone who was in a, I think a day or two coma, earlier in the year, in relation to Big Boss, which he was in longer, when Zero said, that time grows short, interesting fact, to the person looking at the one who's in the coma, time may be going slow, but for the person in the coma, when they wake up, it's like time didn't skip at all.
Yeah.
And that is the weirdest thing.
I've experienced that myself once, but I won't go into that on stream.
Nah, I won't go, like, fully into mine either. I'm just saying, like, it is a very odd phenomenon. Like, it's very odd.
Yeah. Like, you don't even know that you don't even know that you've been out or how long you've been out for. Just suddenly spring into consciousness as if nothing happened.
Yep. Like a long nap.
Yeah. Except it's a lot more jarring because you tend to be in a different place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway,
that puts an end. That puts a capstone on Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yep.
I'm going to bring up the BRB screen so I can swap out. So I can swap out connections because we'll be playing this on Switch 2. Switch version on Switch 2. Just see if we can get some performance gains out of that. Not that Bayonetta runs poorly. Just, you know, it'll be neat. And also so I can have a clean stop for this recording and start the next one. We probably won't get too far into Bayonetta tonight because this took longer than I expected. But, yeah. Stay tuned.
Yep.
And Miles, if you feel you're up to joining, you are welcome to. But yes, that is going to do it for here. This recording is over now.